can see, it's a bit cooler here on the Sunshine Coast this evening, so wrapped up like a woolly mammoth with my slippers. All right, let's get into it. Lay on your back, and we're going to do some breathing just first to settle the body. So hands wherever they feel comfortable, belly and ribs or belly and chest or wherever it is that feels comfortable. And we're going to do some breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth just a few times to bring the body grounded into itself. So as we're breathing in through the nose, we want our belly to go out. Obviously, as you breathe out, everything should go in, your belly, your ribs. So when we're breathing out, we want the belly to go out first, and then we use all of that air that's in the belly, move it up to the chest, hold it for just a quick second, and then breathe out, and everything should fall in. So just do that as many times as you need to center yourself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lift our knees up, and we're going to put one foot over the other knee. It doesn't matter which way you start, you just go one or the other. Hands by your sides just for a bit of stability. And then we're going to rock. And it's quite slow. You want to be rocking quite slowly. So you'll do 30 seconds on this leg, rocking this way. So what I'm doing tonight is a bit more hip stuff. So, I mean, this one doesn't seem like it's hips, but you are opening that top, with that leg in this position, you're sort of moving that hip out that's on that side where the leg's up. So for me, that's on my left side. And then we want to swap over to the other side, and we want to do the same thing. Now you can drop the leg both ways if you wanted to, left and right. So drop them down as far as they'll go, left and right. Or you can just drop it to one side. I find it quite, I don't know, like I find it more gentle or nourishing, or I don't really know what you would call it, but I find it better for me just to do it, to drop to that one side rather than swaying across both hips. So you want to do this side for 30 seconds. This actually, and it hopefully gives you like a bit of relief in your lower back too when you do this one, which is all part of it. Now we store so much emotion in our hips, far more than we realise. So anything that we do that is rocking of the hips or movement, opening the hips, especially if we're doing hip opening exercises, you will release emotion, or it is very good to help you release emotion. Before I start that again, you can sit here like this just for 20 seconds. Do some more deep breathing if you'd like. And then you go back to that first side. Now remember, slow and gentle is the approach. This one is so easy to do when you're just hanging out with the kids, or you're just watching a movie, or you're just chilling in front of the TV. It's a good one to do as soon as you get into bed. Now, I couldn't get the frequency music going for you guys, sorry. So it's because it's just an audio without a visual. So I need to get it, I've got to do some editing on it before I can send you guys the frequency audio. So I promise you will get it. It's just not there yet. And then we would do both of these sides for 30 seconds again. And then you want to turn over. And we want to actually try and get our legs as low to the ground. So what we're doing is we're going wide with our legs like this, as wide as we can. I'll try and take my jacket out of the way. So you want to be with your legs as wide as possible. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start rocking. And what this does, because you're in such a open, hip opening stance, this is going to release a lot of pressure and a lot of tension from the hips. So you want to be up in this position, and you do like rocking forward, and then you sit back down. Now, it may take a moment for you to work out what feels comfortable. So you sort of go into like a child's pose, but your legs are out really wide. And it doesn't have to hurt, it doesn't have to be strenuous. So if your legs need to go in more narrow, they can do that, but you want to get to the point where you can have quite wide open legs so that you can get that full extension. And again, you would just do this for 30 seconds. Oh, sorry, no, you would just do this for a minute, Do it for a minute, rest for 20 seconds, and do that 3 to 5 times. Same with that first exercise I gave. You would do the 30 seconds on each leg, rest for the 20 seconds, do that up to 5 times. And that's it for tonight, guys. There is so much benefit to doing hip opening stuff. So just remember, as I said that, like you want your hips quite wide. So you may have to like get yourself in a position and move them around, find out a way to feel comfortable. Like, yeah, it's quite wide. And then you want your arms to be out and you're just rocking back and forward. Like that. Let me know if you have any troubles with that one, or if you need a different variation instead of that one. That one's really good for releasing pressure on the lower back as well. So both of these ones today are very good for your hips and very good for lower back, releasing the pressure. And yeah,